Greetings, Mambo, Habari, Salama, Shalom, Shalom, family. Welcome to the channel. To my favorite subscribers, I want to say welcome back. And to my new subscribers, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. You're very welcome to the channel. Karibu Sana Karibuni. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I wanted to do a video today, and I wanted to chat with you about why I think that African Americans should obtain more than one passport. So basically, I think they should have a passport for Africa and for America, especially when you were born in America, but you are African Americans. What they named us, they titled us, they called us African Americans. So therefore, you have two, I would say maybe homes, but you originate from Africa. So your motherland is Africa, but you were taken to America or to the Western countries to either work, to be enslaved, to you were captive, you were taken by your oppressors. Whatever the case might have been, you would willingly went, but you should still be able to have two passports, one for the African continent and one for America. So that is the video today. I was trying to think of what I wanted to talk about, and that kind of crossed my mind, and I wanted to chat with you. Now, the views, opinions, and ideas on this channel are those of mine and mine only, family. So yeah, it may not be something that you agree with, may not be things that you agree with, views, opinions. Can't get it out, family. But yeah, this is Diaspora Connect, Tanzania, because I'm in Tanzania. I am a native to America, to New Jersey, and I left back in July of 2020. So, but yeah, this is a beautiful country. Tanzania is amazing. It's beautiful. It's peaceful. A good place to, visit at least. And if you are interested after you visit, you can consider relocation. You can consider relocation. You can consider doing business, creating a company, being an investor in the country. There are several opportunities for foreigners or people who were born outside, even Afro-descendants. Because we carry passports that are not African passports, we are considered foreigners. And even when we do carry a passport that's outside of Africa, we would still be considered a foreigner if we didn't, reside in said country. But yeah, I feel that we as African Americans should be able or should have dual citizenship. We should have citizenship in America and citizenship in Africa. I feel like that shouldn't be a conflict or interest or some type of conflict with the countries. Some people might feel like, if you have, especially in America, I think they look at it, maybe they're looking at it like that. They didn't in the past, but I guess maybe with the new administration, maybe they're looking at it like that which you have to choose, where does your loyalties lie? And that shouldn't even be a conversation for African Americans, considering that our home is the motherland. It is Africa, and that we were stolen from Africa over 400 years ago and taken and dispersed throughout the four corners of the earth. So, and specifically in America, therefore we know that we originate from Africa, or at least the African Americans do. I'm not talking about anybody else that doesn't consider themselves African American. I'm not talking about natives. I'm not talking about the FBA crew. I'm talking about African Americans who know that their ancestors were stolen from Africa and dispersed throughout the four corners of the earth, specifically in America. And so our home is Africa. The motherland is our home, but we were taken away. So we should have the opportunity to obtain or hold two passports. One for the African continent somewhere and one for America. And I guess the passport that you hold should at least be one of the countries that's in your DNA. When you do your DNA test or your genealogy, whichever country that comes up in your genealogy, you have that option to get that passport from that country, as well as you hold the one from America. So, dual citizenship. So, I think that's very important for us, because ultimately, many people are waking up and they want to know where they derive from, where they originate from. And it's not, for some people, it's not enough to know that you are just from Africa. They want to know specifically which region, which region on the continent of Africa, west, east, south, north, wherever, where exactly. So that's where the genealogy or the DNA comes in, where you take your test to find out like which DNA that you have for which tribes. And so the good thing is we have those things that we can identify if that's something that you want. I mean, because most of the African continent, they're doing, well, not most of it, but I know most of West Africa, they're making it possible for those who are of African descent and that were taken away out of the country against their will, and if they want to come back and reclaim their citizenship, get a passport, then they are offering that opportunity with your DNA and your genealogy results. So if you are interested and you live in America and you are interested in maybe finding out which country that your DNA or your genealogy shows you that you're from, get the results. And a lot of the West African countries now are offering passports to those who have the DNA, and they show proof that their DNA is from that region or that country. So, but yes, I think it's very exciting, and I think it's something that we should all strive for. These are now for the African Americans, or those who know that they are from Africa. Not fighting with anyone, trying to make them believe or convince them that they are from the continent. If they don't think they are, then that's their decision. There's no pressure, no fighting. This is just an opportunity to have a passport from the motherland somewhere. So I think that's a great opportunity. I just shared the 10, I think it's the 10 countries on the continent that's offering passports to the diaspora. So I just shared it in my community tab. I also shared it on Facebook if you are my Facebook friend. So, and also follow me on IG. It's WHANDFORD1. So Wanda W Hanford 1 is my IG. So follow me on IG as well. I'm on Facebook also, Wanda Hanford. So thank you so much for taking the time to check me out, to subscribe to my channel. Oh, family, don't forget to like, comment, or comment is fine. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit on the notification bell so you can be notified. So whenever I do a new video or live, you'll be notified. Don't forget to thumbs up. Keeps the video in rotation. Trying to get the views up, family. Trying to get to at least 1,000 views per video. And it's up and down, but I'm grateful. Like, I'm not complaining, but I see that it's crazy, because sometimes you do videos and you think that certain videos are going to go viral, right? But then the ones that go viral, I think I've had 2 or 3 videos to really go viral. One had 23,000, one had 26,000, and one had 77,000. I've had like 3 videos to go viral, and it's crazy because the videos that went viral weren't the videos that I was like super excited about and like, oh, this is going to go viral. You don't always know which video is going to touch the hearts of people, which video is going to be interesting to people. So all you can do is, as a YouTuber, a content creator, is just try to think of ideas about videos that may interest people, or information that you share that may be interesting to people. I know that the 2 of them that went viral was about the administration's decisions about certain things. Well, one of them was about the flood. The floods was just my opinion on why the floods are happening in America, and then the other one was about the martial law. Trump declaring martial law, which he did mention that he mentioned that actually last term, but he actually ended up doing it. When I did the video, many people were opposition saying, no, she don't know what she's talking about. This is a lie. We should report it to YouTube. And here we are today, family. And it's happening as we speak. Sending troops to the different black communities, so black areas in America. So, you have to just relax a little bit. Everybody is just not out to be clickbait-ish. There are some, but everybody is not out to just be clickbaitish just to get views. Some of us are legitimately feeling certain things and saying how we feel the outcome is going to be based on what we have heard or what we have seen. So, yeah. And on this channel, that's what I do. A lot of the videos are based on my opinion, my views, and my perspectives on topics or issues or what's going on in the world. And of course, my spiritual practice, I do incorporate that in because it's part of my life that, I do have a maker, a creator that I honor. So I do acknowledge him and, give him his credit, his glory. Because without him, we wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't even be alive because we do have the breath of life inside of us. So, yeah, I'm looking at Peaches, the cat. You can say she's my cat. And she's just, hi. Yes, I did say your name. Yeah, she heard me say her name, so she wants to disturb my video. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video today outside so you can see kind of like the outdoor view instead of just inside, four walls, closed in. Sitting outside, and it feels amazing. The sun went down. I wanted to wait for the sun to go down a little bit because when the sun is at its peak here, it's very hot. And so I just wanted to wait for it to go down a little so we can have a bit of a breeze. As you can see, there is a gentle breeze and it feels really nice. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to chat about. This wasn't planning on being, I wasn't planning on this being a long video, but I wanted to just chat about African Americans should have dual citizenship in at least one African country on the continent, and from, especially in America, because the Black British and a lot of the other Afro descendants, some of them willingly went there, or they were, no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because the Jamaicans, were, yeah, a lot of us were dispersed, but my focus mainly right now was talking about African Americans, that we should acquire dual citizenship. Because look at the title. I mean, America acknowledges that we are from Africa. They acknowledge that they stole us from other, bought us, stole us from Africa. They bought us, they stole whatever, but I just don't understand how you think you can sell someone that you didn't own. That's why I always say stole, because it's like you trafficking someone. You kidnapping someone, you trafficking them, and you sell them after you kidnap them. So you kidnap them or you traffic them to another country somewhere, and then you sell them. So initially that person was a human being, not for sale. So you're selling somebody that's not for sale. And the same thing happened to us. As the diaspora who were dispersed out the four corners, we were stolen from Africa because it was against our will. We didn't go willingly. We didn't leave Africa willingly to go to America to become slaves. We didn't do that willingly. So I say we were stolen or we were taken captive, against our will, because we didn't agree to it, family. So you can't change that into being sold when you were not a commodity to be sold. You're a human being, and the only one that owns you is your maker, the one who created you, not another human being. Another human being, they don't own a human being. So nobody should have the ability to sell a human person, family. So that's the point that I always make when I say stolen, because we were stolen initially, and then once we arrived in that foreign land, then we were sold. Once you arrive in a foreign land, then yeah, the owners of that land, they own you because you're a foreigner in that land. You don't have family, you don't have rights, so yeah, they own you at that point. So then they can sell you. So we as African Americans, there is a acknowledgement that we were in America for 400 years. There is a legal document presented by the administration. Trump actually, admitted, I think it was Trump in office, when they said that it was 400 years that we had, the first slaves have been in America. They acknowledged that. So we should be able to have a passport that is on the continent as well. Also, they created the 14th Amendment to allow us to have citizenship in America, because we were slaves, stolen against our will, and brought to America against our will. So they allowed us to obtain citizenship in America because we were the children of slaves. We were the slaves. So that means that you got us from somewhere. You took us from somewhere, and then you allowed us to obtain citizenship in America. So that means we came from somewhere else. We derived from somewhere else, right? So we should be able, as African Americans, to hold a passport on the continent somewhere as well as in America. I think that's fair, and we shouldn't be made to, the question shouldn't be asked. No one should ask us where our loyalties lie, because our loyalties, our blood, we are part of both places. So you can't separate us from Africa, and some people say you can't separate us from America. We were born and raised in America, so America is always going to be a part of us, and Africa is because this was where we originate. So we should not have to choose between one or the other family. We shouldn't have to choose between Africa or America, because for me, I've already made my choice. My choice is Africa, family. And so I don't want to be in a position where I have to choose. I would like to have both citizenship or passport in America and citizenship and a passport on the African continent, whichever country allows me to, or whichever country shows that my DNA is from that specific region. So yeah, that's just my take on the whole dual citizenship passport situation. And maybe one day Tanzania will offer dual citizenship. Maybe one day, I'm hoping and praying, at least for the ones of Afro descent or African descent that had done like a DNA test, and it reflects or reveals that we are from one of the tribes in Tanzania. And it'd be nice to have a passport of citizenship in that country, in Tanzania, or, So I think Kenya is working on it, maybe, but at least I know Kenya offers dual citizenship, and many other countries that border Tanzania, they also do. So that's a good opportunity to be in the East African community. So even if we can't get a passport that Tanzania doesn't offer, we can maybe get one in one of the other East African countries, and we all have the East African passport at least. So that's an opportunity that is available to us. So yes, I wanted to do this video. Thank you so much, and you're very welcome to the channel. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be doing another video in the next couple of days. I did a live yesterday or the day before yesterday, and so please check out that live. And I was just basically saying to my family in America, do you see the writing on the wall yet? Are you awake yet? Do you see what's going on yet? It's time to go, family. So basically that's what I did the live about. So check that out for me. Don't forget to thumb it up, and I'll see you guys in the next live, the next video. So shalom, 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 salam, peace, family. See you guys in the next video or the next live, or whenever you see me again. Have a good one. Shalom.